Check, 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 check. It's the sharp. Check, check, check. Checking audio for continuation. Checking audio. Why am I not coming through the speakers either? That's muted. All right. Check audio. Check audio. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. How am I doing? Okay, cool. Yeah, it was working for like the first few minutes of the live stream and then it stopped. Did you guys change something? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How you doing, sir? Doing great. Thanks for coming today. Yeah, I know. So we're happy to have you. Yeah. Good, good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not everyone's doing their own thing. That's for sure. What's that? Oh, technologies. All right, I'll go. How's the Rebus? The Rebus isn't going to reach. Things are going to. You need to. I got to go line up kids. Okay. I brought a mask with me. Only when I speak. So you have yes. Sylvie Jones. Yes, Sylvie Jones had a pronounce your name. Why don't you have an assistant?
No pongo mente. No soy tan bueno como usted. Okay, I got that. Then you want to go on your computer and see if it works?
I think on my phone.
1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. That's coming through now. Oh, no, it's. Check 1. So how do we get this out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go.
Want to do a sound check here? Check, check. No, it's not on yet. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check mic one. Mic one. Good, good. Mic two. So we'll alternate on mic. Perfect. This is Ryan. This is the line. We'll have to kind of come in and out.
And we're far enough away we don't have to wear masks.
Oh, good. So Profe, mic two is dead, but just get in between them. All right, thank you. Thanks for helping.
teachers and staff, black chairs are for you all. Really? Seats of honor.
Let me just take my stuff over there. Yeah, you'll start with the one and I'll start with the other.
Whoever gets bored at the end just keeps going.
So we'll meet directly in the middle because I'm going to start with Abby.
Right. For some reason, the count just keeps going. If you go Hannah LaCour.
Good morning, folks. How we doing? Oh my gosh. LMS Pirates, 8th grade, how we doing? Okay, that's better. I'm going to try it one more time. LMS Pirates, 8th grade, how are we doing? Who's ready for the last day of middle school? I know, right? This year has been a little bit different, right? And I don't know if we are ready, I'll be honest, but it's upon us regardless. We've had, hey, Profe, can we crank up the volume a little bit? We have had an interesting ride, haven't we? And you all have been fantastic stellars of our school and leading the way for all of us. That is something that I will appreciate out of every one of you in this class and every other student in this school for my career and beyond, honestly. You all have made a difference. It's still a great day to be a pirate, though, folks. And I want to ask you one more time. You're ready? This is the last day of your 8th grade. Who's ready to move on to high school and take charge in high school? All right. There's where I hear some pirate energy there. So I was talking to a few students, I don't know, a couple days ago, maybe last week at some point. And the quote that came up was talking about this year and reminiscing. We talked about, we do not remember the days, we remember the moments. You may have heard that quote. It's often used out there. And I think it's very poignant. And the students that brought that up to me, I said, you know what, that really gets to where we are this year, right? Because we've been through a lot together and we get to celebrate together. And that's what today is all about. We come together to celebrate every single one of you, every one of our pirates, and every one of our pirates who have led through this past 3 years and have led through this past year and a half, and most importantly, have led through this past year as 8th graders. You all have a shared experience that cannot be replicated. You came together, you worked with staff, you worked with your families, you worked with your friends, you worked with your neighbors, and you made it happen. And LMS 8th graders, you guys have still thrived. You are strong, you're tough, you've been a model for the adults, honestly, about how to be resilient, and you're difference makers. And you've been there for each other. And it's been great to see, and it's been great to be along for that ride. I'm proud of you all. I am proud of every single one of you. And we, the staff members at LMS, your parents who are watching from afar, or some parents and family who are able to join us over here at Pirates Park, we are so proud of you for stepping up and really making a difference, not only in yourselves, but for the people sitting next to you, for your other classmates, and for us, and for our community. The House of Pride we talk about. When we talk about the House of Pride, help me out. What do we do for P? Oh my gosh, you know what? I know I've asked you this many times over the years, and this is the last time I'm going to ask you, but I really need some emphasis on this, right? Pride. What is pride? First one? Positivity. There we go. Positivity. Next? Keep on going. Determination and empathy. Positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and empathy. That is our values. You've heard it time and time again. This is the House of Pride. This is the House of Pride, yes, but more importantly, you all are the House of Pride. This community is the House of Pride. The House of Pride isn't about a building. It's about a metaphor for who we are and how we come together and how you all come together. This class exemplifies those values. Keep it going and keep charging ahead. We do not remember the days, we remember the moments, right? We've had some great days in the past 3 years, right? We've had some crummy days in the past 3 years, certainly in the past year and a half. There's no doubt about it. But the struggle you are in today and the struggle you have been and that fortitude and resilience you have shown makes you stronger for the future. And again, that's something that we can't replicate, and you're going to take into your lives well beyond your 8th grade year, well beyond your high school years and onward. And I can't wait to see where you all take that. We've had multiple stages of middle school, right? You all have risen and exceeded and set a foundation. And that foundation, I want you to know, is one of the things that I'm proud of and one of the things that we are that's going to be your lasting legacy, right? We've had kind of a reset with everything that's happened. And this foundation that you all have set as our 8th grade class and really making sure that we have that foundation to move forward is going to make a difference for our 7th and 6th graders that you hear in the background a little bit, and our 5th and 4th and 3rd graders of the future. You all have really set that foundation through your resiliency and your positivity and your respect, integrity, determination, and empathy. So as you move forward for yourselves, I want to make a few things really clear. Here's my message. Continue to make a difference. Continue to build off that shared experience that you have. Support each other and make an impact. You all are difference makers and make an impact. You have made an impact and you're going to continue to. We do not remember the days, we remember the moments, right? Continue to make those moments that matter. Embrace them when they make themselves, and create moments. Create moments that make you proud, absolutely. Create moments that make your families, your caregivers, your parents, your principals, your teachers, your neighbors, create moments that make them proud also. Think about that legacy. You set a legacy here. What's the legacy for your future? To families and friends, I'm waving to our camera over here, and some folks that have joined us in Pirates Park over here. You know, you're joining us virtually. You're joining us from afar, but you have been along for this ride, and you have guided your students and families through thick and thin. Being a parent is tough in any situation, right? But being a parent during the past 1.5 years has been exceedingly difficult. You have pushed your students forward, and you have partnered with us to make sure that your students are still thriving. Your kids are moving forward as strong and prideful pirates, ready to charge into the next phase, and you're going to continue to be with them. And for that, I thank you on behalf of your students and also of our community, frankly. You guys enjoy the moments, share in the passages, share in these rites of passage like we were able to create today with your families and friends, and celebrate what you bring and what you have for the future. Make the best of each day. Create those moments that you're going to remember, right? Be proactive and be positive, respectful folks who show the world what integrity, determination, and empathy is all about from being a pirate. Remember the House of Pride. Remember that metaphor. Remember, yes, the building, this place, but most importantly, remember the House of Pride being this community that you're a part of and that has set a foundation for you. You all are going to move forward, and you're always going to have a part of the House of Pride within you. Once a pirate, always a pirate. So with that said, I'm going to wrap up, and we're going to celebrate you all, right? We're going to hear from some students. We're going to celebrate every single one of the students who are in attendance and who are part of our community today. And we're going to have some fun today. You guys have earned it, and you deserve it. So with that said, Mr. Flood, I'm going to pass the mic over to him, and we are going to hear from some community members and Mr. Flood celebrating some of our pirates. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's my privilege to be able to stand up here today in front of all of you on your last day here at LMS. And we want to celebrate by recognizing a few of our students who really have gone and shown up each and every day with what it means to be a pirate. And so in just a moment, I'll be presenting what we're going to be calling our Ultimate Pride Award. But before that, we do have one more award, and it's from our community member, Mr. Michael McFerrin, who represents the American Legion. And I'm going to let him introduce what that award is all about and the recipient for this year. Michael.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. Like to thank the staff for inviting me. We give out an award every year to eighth grade, and unfortunately, we couldn't do it last year. And some of them this year are still doing it virtually. And so it's an honor to be here. My name is Michael McFerrin. I'm a Marine combat veteran. I'm chairman for Oratorical, Boys State. I'm past commander, many positions at the American Legion that I've done. So congratulations to the two people that were nominated for this award. The American Legion is the largest veterans organization in the world. We're well over 2 million strong and growing, unfortunately, because of wars that are going on overseas. Through this organization, we continue to serve America, working towards benefits for veterans and youth programs. One of these is the eighth grade awards, recognizing our youth as they become patriotic, freedom-preserving citizens. We believe that our organization of veterans is the best in the world because, unlike other service organizations, it's not the price you pay to belong, it's the price you paid to belong. In addition to the awards we will present today, the American Legion also sponsors programs that award significant scholarship money. You hear that, parents? Scholarship money? We have money to award. An oratorical speech contest. When you get into ninth grade, you are eligible to participate in this. It's from ninth grade to 12th grade, so you can participate every year. Locally, you could win up to $1,200 in scholarship money. But this last year, a lot of the veterans organizations from around the state donated money, and I believe we paid out $3,500 to the top winner. Our Colorado winner will go to national back in Indianapolis to compete against all the other winners from the states and possibly from around the world. In 2014, we had a winner win $14,000 in scholarship money. Many years before that, we actually had one win the whole enchilada. We have a boys and girls state program. It's for high school juniors only. However, this year there's an exception. Last year we couldn't hold it. So in Colorado, we're allowing seniors to participate this year. If you have a brother or sister that's interested, have them go to coloradolegion.org and go to our programs and look it up. What they do is a 1-week program where the students create a 51st state. It's not about military. We want you to know about the government. You'll have everything from a mayor to a governor. The elected Colorado senators, which are 2 of them, will attend Boys or Girls Nation back in Washington, D.C., all expenses paid, and we have chaperones for them. You get to meet the Supreme Court justices, your representatives from Colorado. You may even get to meet the president or vice president. Also, there's a chance to win a $20,000 scholarship award. In the military, medals are given as recognition of a special effort and accomplishments. In keeping with that tradition, I have medals to award today along with plaques. Our medal proclaims to the world that you are the kind of boy or girl that is worthy of this honor. On the medal, it has inscriptions. 1, courage, bravery in the face of opposition, determination and force to do right without public applause and regardless of personal advantage. Honor, highly developed moral character. Moral excellence, high standards of conduct, adherence to truth, practice of clean speech and thoughts. Leadership, ability to lead and to accomplish through group action, ability to work in harmony with others, lead other leaders in accomplishing group results. Patriotism, an ideal of loyal Americanism, religious tolerance, religious freedom, and the willingness to defend our flag against all enemies, domestic and foreign. Scholarship, attainments in school studies, high quality of schoolwork. And last but not least, service, kindness, unselfishness, fellowship, protection of the weak, constructive aid for the upbuilding of schools and of the community. With that, could I have Silva Jones come forward, please? I want you to stand right there and face the public. And I would like Gavin Entra Cole. I hope I pronounced that right. Go ahead and stand beside her. So the school faculty picked these young people for all of the things I described here. So thank you very much for having me today. Enjoy high school.
Yes, sir.
We're now going to move on to what we call our Ultimate Pride Award. And you heard Mr. Meyer speak about pride, and it's something we speak about often because it matters how we show up to school each and every day. And you guys have done a phenomenal job, especially in the midst of a challenging year, showing up. And so these are folks that showed up representing all 5 of our pride qualities: positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and empathy. Positivity, they showed up putting their best foot forward. Respect, they respected their peers as well as their teachers in order to earn respect along the way. Integrity, they did their best in relationships, friendships, academically to do right by themselves and by everyone else. Determination, they were determined, again, to overcome the obstacles that lay in their way and to be successful. And empathy, they were able to put themselves in other people's shoes, right? And feel what it feels like for someone else to be going through challenging times. So we have 5 Ultimate Pride Award winners this year. I'm going to have Mr. White and Mrs. Joseph pass out the certificates. When I say your name, please stand to be recognized. And when I say their name, you can go ahead and applaud for these fine folks. Our first Ultimate Pride Award, you would please stand, Mal Middleton. Our second Pride Award this year goes to Bridget Robinson. Sloan Weiss. Next, we have Bennett Gasser. And Christopher Lee. Thank you so much, students, for representing LMS in such a positive way each and every day. We really appreciate our opportunity as educators to get to know you, and we are very proud of the accomplishments you've made here at LMS throughout the years. Next, we're going to hear from two of our 8th grade students. I'm very excited to introduce our first speaker today, Micah Reed.
Damn, you guys are tall. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Hello, everybody. Like you said, my name is Micah. Before I start, I just want to say thank you to all the people who let me do this. It is such an honor to be able to talk here today, so thank you. They say that knowledge is power. Some say that power is knowledge, even though the knowledge that follows power and the power that follows knowledge are immensely one and the same. As we stand here today, we are granted with new knowledge, new understanding of our future, new comprehension of what is to come. And with that, we gain power, power over ourselves, the power to do something new, the power to become new. This year and the two before that have been some of the most challenging years of our lives. But somehow, throughout all the voice cracks, terrible style choices, and regrettable life decisions all around, we have grown into bigger, better people with much more experience than we would have ever expected to leave middle school with. We go in thinking that middle school is going to be basically High School Musical. It isn't. In fact, middle school is some of the most awkward, unfortunate, sad time periods of human existence. We're basically all dying inside for 3 consecutive years. Of course, middle school can be great. I personally have had some of the most amazing experiences, gained some of the best friends, and learned some of the most important lessons here. Some lessons in particular. Mr. White taught us to work smarter, not harder. Profe taught us when to blend in and when to stand out. And Mr. Audet taught us that it's always a beautiful day in the Boulder Valley School District. Also, of course, a shout out to Miss Carmichael and Miss Wilson for being some of the most amazing mentors I could have ever asked for. And a shout out, of course, to everyone else for carrying us through it all. I genuinely don't know where you found the strength. It's kind of funny to me how the most exciting parts of middle school are entering middle school and leaving middle school. It's almost as if middle school is purely the lesson in which we learn that there is so much more to come. And due to this, I am extremely excited to leave. Not because I want to, but because I am ready to. Life is all about opening and closing doors. You close one, another one opens. And here we are, standing in front of a closed door with the label LMS on it and walking towards an open one with the words high school on that. So as I close down my final hurrah of middle school, I want to leave you all with a quote. Life moves pretty fast, so if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. Ferris Bueller.
Yes. Awesome. Well done.
Awesome job, Micah. Thank you so much. Our next speaker, proud to present here, Ben Anderson.
Before I start, I just really wanted to say that I am so glad I got elected for this because I really wanted to leave something behind with me because this school just means so much to me. I've met so many people and I've just had crazy experiences that I really can't get anywhere else. My name is Benjamin Robert Anderson. By chance, some of you may know me for various reasons. Maybe recognize me from what I do, my disabilities, or you may recognize who I'm related to. Chances are you don't really know me, and that's fine. I'd like to start by saying, it is a beautiful day in the Boulder Valley School District. Now, I am aware of how outplayed this simple sentence is by one of our coaches, but for me, it means much more than just what the clouds look like or the future forecast. For me, these words symbolize the bad or good of what is happening today, the future even, what we look forward to, who we may look forward to, what we may be nervous for, school or social related. It's 100 ways different for everybody. And it's what I think makes this simple place so great. When I first came to Colorado as soon as I graduated 5th grade, it felt weird, but not in the ways you may think. I didn't think it was a very big deal to leave my home place because I've done it before, starting from zero social-wise, somewhere totally different. It almost never snowed where I'm from. Like a couple of you guys, my colleagues, I didn't have many friends here when I started 6th grade. In my case, I had no friends until when I actually started school. One kid named Winston Charlie asked a question that changed my life forever. Asked a single question that determined my future. Ever since then, I've been trying and experiencing and learning so many new things. For the most part, I don't even find school to be a burden because I look at the bright side. Aside from work and education, I've had the honor to come here for 7 hours a day and spend my time here with all my peers. Everyone here makes this school what it is. No matter who you are or what you may do, at the end of the day, it's not about the environment. It's not about the academics. It's about who here that makes middle school unforgettable. Soon I'll be in 9th grade, starting from zero again, in a new school, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Then I'll be in college, and then I'll figure out what to do next. This is one of my most favorite things, the butterfly effect. Some tiny little thing could just spiral into thousands of directions, and you can only have one. The present and future, the question of my life, who knew who I know and who I'll meet, my upcoming road is going to be the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And never have I been so excited for anything more than my upcoming bizarre adventure.
Benjamin, Micah, those were phenomenal speeches. Let's give it up for that. That was knocked it out of the park. Thank you. Mrs. Ryan and I have the pleasure of introducing our graduating class. Before we do, we were talking at 8th grade lunch yesterday, and we were just saying to each other how bittersweet this is. You know, selfishly, we soaked you all up at lunchtime. We tried to get out every single day because it wasn't enough time. And that's what we mean by the bitter part. The bitter part was, as such a phenomenal class, we didn't get the privilege to hang around with you near enough. But the time that we did was sweet. And back to the sweet part. The high schools that you're attending, they're so lucky to have you. You're going to be doing phenomenal things. And we keep track of that. We can't wait to see the great things that your future holds. So we both, on behalf of LMS, want to thank you as your counselors for being a great class. So without further ado, Micah and Benjamin, it is a beautiful day in the Boulder Valley School District. And yes, and if you would please stand up and get your certificates from our awesome principals when we call your names. So let's start with Alana Adams.
Abigail Zuccaro.
Lily Adams.
Eliana Yosefian.
Paxton Ajemian.
Cody Wright.
Lily Al-Addis Atkinson.
Oscar Wood.
Lillian Alpert.
Aiden Winholz.
Benjamin Anderson.
Alexander Wilson.
Lillian Armstrong.
Lila Williamson.
Finian Baker.
Chloe Whiten.
Peyton Barkley.
Megan Whitaker.
James Bartholomew.
Thorin Westerkamp.
Bailey Bartich.
Sloan Weiss.
Catherine Beal.
Maggie Weeks.
George Beringer.
Ezekiel Weber.
Ricardo Benume Fierro.
Trey Walter.
Virgil Berube.
Haley Walls.
Connor Bivrell.
Lewis Walker.
Roger Blanco Pernudas.
Aaron Waldrop.
Demar Bloom.
Benjamin Bott.
Willa Bloom.
Lillian Bond.
Bona.
Eric Vargas.
Miles Boer.
Annabelle Van Matry.
Lillian Bowen.
Austin Tupa.
Sarah Brandon.
Lola Trajanovich.
Finn Braun.
Benjamin Trendler.
Muriel Braun.
Ava Tid Morales.
Kai Bronice.
Finn Thorland.
Austin Bray.
Lucia Thompson.
Georgia Brinker.
Lacey Thompson.
Koa Brown.
Lucy Taylor.
Spencer Brown.
Isabella Swift.
James Bruinsma.
Reese Stefanski.
Brooke Bushy.
Tyler Sontrup.
Albin Burke.
Torsten Snyder.
Victoria Cantor.
Oliver Smith.
Penelope Chamberlain.
Mars Smith.
Joseph Chavez.
Kai Smith.
Kira Chang.
Jonah Smith.
Thomas Christopher.
Avery Smith.
Aiden Clark.
Lainey Simmons.
Samuel Clark.
Elijah Shigeta.
Asher Cohen.
Soleil Shaw.
ATN Colby.
Winston Charlie.
Charles Coleman.
McKenna Semenik.
Lindsay Corkin.
Mia Seguin.
Stella Cornell.
Destiny Scriggins.
Stella Corzine.
Nolan Shuck.
Colby Green.
Isabel Schmidt.
Nathan Cromie.
Sadie Sarles.
Mallory Deneau.
Madeline Sarles.
Thomas Denton.
Luis Sanchez Serna.
Curtis DeMarco.
Amanda Sanchez.
Liam Doles.
Zachary Rupel.
Brandon Dreyer.
Bridget Robinson.
Sloan Du Bois.
Owen Robertson.
Neela Duda.
Charlotte Roberts.
Dylan Dunn.
Evelyn Reed.
Benjamin Deuster.
Micah Reed.
Holly Egan.
Benjamin Redding.
Dylan Ernstrom.
Connor Ratter.
Emma Eichinger.
Poppy Quincy.
Catherine Elliott.
Zidane Prow.
Michael Elliott.
William Price.
Owen Ellis.
Bryn Post.
Travis Ellis.
Mike Polanowski.
Orion Elvey.
William Pierce.
Gavin Entricle.
Rory Piper.
Hayden Eubanks.
Alexander Petrov.
Gavin Fagan.
Megan Pierce.
Hayden Fay.
Luna May Powell.
Elizabeth Farrow.
Natalia Ortiz Cardoza.
Ryan Featherston.
Danielle Orblum.
Elijah Fox.
Francis O'Donovan.
Caitlin Gainey.
Karma Nyinda.
Mariah Garza.
Emily Niemeyer.
Bennett Gasser.
Nicholas Nelson.
Nailani Geistoff.
Kai Nelson.
Yaniv Goldman.
Carter Nelson.
Caden Gonzalez.
Benjamin Nelson.
Zoe Gonzalez.
Allison Namiash.
Lauren Hamp.
Grace Murphy.
Owen Hannon.
Elliot Moskowitz.
Ava Howie.
Jasmine Morones Hernandez.
Sienna Hine.
Hayden Moore.
Lucas Helgen.
Wyatt Miller.
Logan Hernandez.
Detrion Miller.
Michaela Heron.
Alexa Miller.
Kaylee Hong.
Malcolm Middleton.
River Hong.
Caden Milchalko.
Kellen Hudson.
Catherine Meyer.
Adwin Hummel.
Riley Messick.
Amber Humphreys.
Henry Meller.
Amelie Hunziker.
Travis Miney.
Samuel Jackman.
Lucia McGettrick Dima.
Sophia Johnson.
Kincaid McGee.
Wesley Johnson Anderson.
Sophia McFadden.
Sylvie Jones.
Zane McCleskey.
Clark Cassis.
Rylan McCauley.
Samuel Keene.
Dominic Mastreen.
Sky Kelby.
Beck Mastreen.
Sawyer Kendall.
Luke Masterson.
Harry Kershaw.
Ava Mason.
Emma Kessner.
Cade Martinez.
Logan Kessner.
Charles Martin.
Tande Kumalo.
Eleanor Lukey.
Cheyun Kim.
Arati Lopez Rapp.
Luke Knudsen.
Carson Lively McBride.
Cooper Kobayashi.
Kylan Lentz.
Avery Lambrecht.
Sebastian Lerner.
Elizabeth Lando.
Riley Lerner.
Zachary Larson.
Christopher Lee.
Kiera Larson.
Hannah LaCure.
Well, let's go. Woo! We would like to introduce, to culminate the ceremony, our awesome assistant principal, Mr. Flood.
All right. Here we go. Let me take this. All right. Well, here we are, your final day at LMS. I want you to think back to that first day you showed up in 6th grade. Do you remember how it felt to be wide-eyed, wondering, what's this going to be like? How will these next few years shape me? I wonder what middle school is all about. Remember those thoughts? Do you remember what it felt like? A little terrifying. Well, your parents blinked and we're here, right? It goes fast. So how do you feel? I want you to kind of sit right now and take inventory of that feeling of the last day of school compared to what it felt like coming in that first day at LMS. So you may not know this about me, but I'm a runner. So to me, there's nothing better than just getting out on the trails and getting into the mountains and just getting lost out there. On weekends, I typically run a lot of miles with some couple close friends. But before I go out there, each and every time on the weekend, I have to prepare the night before. I gotta get all my stuff in order. I gotta take inventory. Do I have what I need to be successful on my run out on the trail? Do I have enough water? Do I have enough food? Do I need my hiking poles? Am I wearing the right shoes? Today is a day for you all to take inventory. You've run a long way, but the journey is not over. You've grown and learned so much during your time here at LMS. How are you feeling? I hope you picked up some things along the way that will help you as you continue. Is there anything weighing you down at this point? Anything you need to shed? What have you learned that's going to help you on your run? My hope is that along the way, on your journey, on your run here at LMS, for the brief time that we've had you, I hope that you felt appreciated. I hope you felt noticed. And I hope you were recognized, today especially. Recognized not just for what you've achieved, but for the positive impact you've had on this school. You've been a model class in the midst of a challenging year. So today I want you to remember the joys. I want you to remember the challenges. I want you to remember the relationships that you've made, the friendships, and the journey that brought you to this moment. Sit still briefly and let it sink in. Okay, time's up. It is though, right? And it's hard. Here we are. We have a saying here though. Once a pirate, always a pirate. So we know and trust that you all have what it takes to take on the next part of your trail, of your journey, high school. Congratulations, pirates. You've done it. Let's give these 8th graders a giant round of applause. Well, at this point, we're going to dismiss you, and we have a gauntlet of your fellow classmates, 6th and 7th graders, ready to cheer you on. Consider this the start line of the next portion of your run. We're going to ask you guys to go ahead and stand up. And we're going to ask you guys to exit through the gauntlet, through the 6th and 7th graders who are going to holler for you, cheer you on as you go back into the main gym and back into your third period class. Good job, Pirates. Thank you for a wonderful morning. All right, back. If you want to say hi to folks and then head in, that's great. Couple minutes and we'll head back in. Oh, great. Nice job. Thank you. I enjoyed this. It's nice. Maybe I'm playing next to you. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's different than being in the nice to have more fun.